You were born for this. You were born for this. Yeah. Wake up to your greatness. Yeah. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. So wake up to your greatness. 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 What's up, you guys? I gotta post. Oh, the things you have to post. I gotta post on different sites. I gotta post it in different places. Come on in the room. I want you to type wake up. I want you to type wake up. I want you to type wake up. Type it in the comments right now because I want you to tell your spirit man that it is time to wake up and be about it. It is time to get into it. You were born for this. You were born for this. So wake up to your greatness, yeah. I feel like I'm in the studio when you be having to like go over the same line until you get it right. You were born for this. Run it back, run it back. Okay. You were born for this. Okay, wait, no, I messed up. That's how I be going in the studio, y'all. You're like, dang it. Then you be like, okay, let me do it again. It's like the most fun but annoying thing ever. Okay, we're sharing the thing to all the things. Share this with a friend, tag a friend, get in here. Good tea for lifetime, baby. Get in here, get in here, get in here. I see wake up. What's going on? Tosha. What's going on? What's up, Omega Red? How you doing? I love this conversation. I feel led to have this conversation. There are several things on my heart and my spirit, and it's about being prepared. I've been talking about that. I talked about being prepared the other day, and it was coming from Matthew, was it 24? Let me just go on and look. You were born for this. Type wake up in the comments. Let your soul know it's time to wake up. It's time to get up. I think it was Matthew. Let's see what it was. Was it Matthew? Yeah, I think it was 24. 25. Matthew 25. We talked about the 10 virgins and how basically, you know, they knew the bridegroom was coming. They didn't know the time or hour. They prepared, though. 5 of them prepared and 5 of them didn't. And so when it actually was time to, you know, meet the opportunity that they knew was coming, 5 of them were ready and 5 of them weren't. And so that really just kind of struck a chord with me. And it just really, I love it. I love it. I love it. Of course, the Bible is always, you can use this for your spiritualness of the coming back of Christ, like understanding that, you know, the whole story of that. But, you know, also I love to take this and let's apply it to life, because I grew up around a bunch of people who love Jesus, but can't function in the world. And that's like, kind of like, that doesn't make any sense. And so here we are. We want to talk about these principles and know that, you know, every way that we study this word is growing us. The Holy Spirit is using us, is guiding us, is leading us. And so it's really, really powerful. It's really, really powerful. And I want us to dig into it. So I see you guys saying wake up in the comments. I love it. I love it. So we're going to get into it. Oh, I didn't go live on Instagram. Hold on. It's going to be super juicy, you guys. The conversation today is only. I didn't feel like getting dressed right now. But here we are. Only believe. So where does this come from? Well, why did this come into my spirit? I was thinking about, that's really how the work that we are to do when you look at faith. You look at, you know, I talked about the other day, faith. You can't just have faith and not do any action, right? You can't have faith and never put work behind it, right? If I believe in something, if I have a belief, then I'm going to show up because I believe that no matter when it comes, I may not know when, you know what I'm saying? But I believe it. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the work. Somebody type the work. Faith without the work ain't nothing. It's nothing. It ain't even real. It's just you running your mouth, right? So the work that we are to do, we're in this world, but we're not of it. You're in this world and you're not supposed to be in this world, just looking to die and go to heaven and never exist abundantly in this earth. Okay. You are supposed to be fruitful, multiply. You're supposed to be dominating, honey. You're supposed to be the example of God's greatness. And I'm supposed to be the example of God's greatness, but I'm always getting my car repoed or whatever. Maybe your car's not getting repoed, or I'm always depressed. You could be, I know a bunch of rich people that are super, super unhappy spiritually. Like you get to have both wealth and happiness, true happiness in your soul. Okay. So you want to be looking at what is the mindset? What is the thought process? If there's something that you desire, no matter what the thing is, the key is only believe. What I love about Jesus, if you really just don't be religious, don't be churchy, just look at like the actions and the words that were coming out of his mouth. It's real simple. If we look at the characteristics, the mindset of what he was trying to get people to get, because he knew he only had a short time with the people. It was like, only believe. Like, you guys, I'm doing all of these things so that it sparks something in your soul and your spirit. And I want you to hear my message. You're not going to even follow me or have belief if I don't put some work to it. Oh. You ain't even gonna follow me if I ain't got no proof that I done achieved something. Somebody that goes so many ways. You ain't even gonna follow me, but I'm not gonna not show up, because that makes somebody think, well, I'll wait till I accomplish. No, like, I'm not gonna not show up. So there's so much we can learn from Jesus. First of all, he had a vision and a mission. Okay, so he spoke to the vision when he was going to get the people before he ever started doing all this other stuff. He was like, look, this is where we're headed. This is what I believe. You in or you out? The disciples had a quick choice. They was like, oh, I need to go check on my mama. He was like, no, like, why you leave the dead with the dead? Come on, player. You know, that's very offensive. That's very bold. That's very like, oh my God, what is he saying? Like, my people. He's like, look, this is the mission. This is where we headed. Are you in or are you out? It was very clear and to the point. So understand that if you're trying to build a tribe and you're trying to be a part of something, like, yo, speak to the mission and the vision if you haven't got the fruits, but you got to be able to put the work in. So not only are you enrolling people into your vision and your mission in life, right? Even if you dating, somebody be like, oh, I want to date you. Where you headed? I'm not just trying to be like in love. I mean, I know TV paints this picture of everything, but at the end of the day, who you attach yourself to, that's the thing. Who you attach yourself to. So if this person is saying one thing, but you look at their life, work, what's the work they putting in? They say, oh, I want to do this, but every time you talk to them, they just doing the same thing that they was doing. They're probably not going to. And you don't want to be in a judgment perspective, but it's like you do have to observe, because this person is asking you to join your life with theirs. So, with love, I release you. And I just wait. But I got to put in work. Wait don't mean sit at home and hope the postman be cute enough to marry. Because I be listening to some women. Y'all be sounding just ludicrous. Oh, I'm going to wait on the look. Girl, bye. You got a conversation. You got a brain for a reason. You got to put some footwork in the game. Okay? Work. I know. It just be coming out. Hello. Hi. This is Good Tea for Life. Gossip that makes you prosper, darling. Let's catch this tea. Okay? So listen. I was thinking about being prepared, and you think about the virgins in the Bible. These women were like, okay, the bridegroom is coming. This is a parable Jesus was telling. And, take it and put it into your everyday life. At the end of the day, you need to prepare for what it is you desire to see coming into your physical realm. Okay. I am a spirit in a dirt body. So if I saw it in the spiritual, then it's already done. And it's just a matter of time before I see it in the physical. So my day-to-day actions need to be based on what I saw. Come on, somebody. My mindset, my day-to-day actions need to be based on what I saw. No matter how long it takes, I'm committed until it takes. No matter how long it takes, I'm committed until it takes. Come on, somebody, sip your tea. Do you have your teacups, darlings? Let me get some teacups made for y'all. Who gonna make me some teacups? Who does this wholesale? I don't know why I'm beating on the inbox me. Ow. Ow. Y'all don't laugh at me. Y'all know sometimes it be a little throat. All these emoji laughs. Okay, so back to what I was saying. No matter how long it takes, until it takes. Period. Okay. My little niece be saying, period. I'd be like, where did she get that from? She saw it somewhere. And she about as big as the coffee cup, talking about period. So listen. Deborah. No, for real, y'all know them kind of ladies be like, I'm just waiting on Jesus. Y'all let me tell y'all something. That sound real. Now you just sound cuckoo. Some people love Jesus so much that they drive themselves crazy. Like, you have no common sense. That's why we ask for wisdom. Wisdom gives us common sense. Common sense say if everybody that say hello to you, you start going off saying they the devil and whatever. You're not gonna get a man, okay? Because you're supposed to have a conversation with this person. I wouldn't trust nobody to show up at my door talking about Jesus sent me. Jesus didn't tell me. I talk to Jesus like you talk to Jesus. See, let's be clear. But anyway, let's go back to the scriptures. I literally know people like this. Do y'all know people like this? Hope the postman be cute. Hope he gonna be the one to tell me he's from Jesus today. All right, Mr. Postman. Okay, so in the book of Mark, Mark 5. Yeah, it's 5. Because I was like, I just kept hearing only believe, only believe. Y'all crazy. I just kept hearing only believe, only believe, only believe, only believe. And that is the work that you are to do. That is what Jesus kept running around telling everybody. Now, Jesus was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? He was healing people. Why was he performing the miracles? Why was it necessary for Jesus to perform these miracles? Why? Because it sparks belief in people. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So it sparked a belief. It sparked an interest. It sparked something that made them go, you know what? Maybe I'm going to listen. He got to stir their hearts. And so he had to put some work in. Ask God to show you what the work is that you are to be putting in, because it's literally stirring the hearts of others. Just because you don't hear them right now doesn't mean they're not watching and they're not listening. Just because you don't hear them right now doesn't mean that they're not watching and they're not listening. Just because you don't hear them, you don't see them, just because you don't have what it is you are manifesting right now, it doesn't mean that it's not on its way. I felt that. I felt that. Y'all better grab that. I felt that reminder. Thank you, God, for that. So listen. Here's the point. Jesus was walking in the crowds, a whole bunch of people. Let me give y'all a storyline real quick. Jesus is like popping. I mean, he's everywhere. Everywhere he goes, it's like this dude is like, everybody's just like, I don't even believe. I don't know if I believe, but I got to go see what's going on, because I am hearing some crazy stories about what this man is able to do. He's a man, but something else is going on, because this man is doing things that the other men so far, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really rocking like this. So we need to figure out who is this Jesus person and how is he accomplishing these things? So he was drawing these large crowds. And when Jesus would get these large crowds, he would just teach to them. The thing that Jesus was trying to change in everyone was their hearts, their mindset. He was just like, yo, like Jesus just literally would teach and teach and teach and teach and teach and teach. And people, I mean, he just poured his heart out. Now, let's be clear. Jesus wasn't walking around broke either. He wasn't broke and homely and all that kind of stuff. They had an operation. That's why you got people. He got team. He had disciples. You know, these disciples had different skill sets that made their journey a better, because they had skill sets of different departments so that Jesus could be Jesus and they could be supporting. And he could even talk to them like, look, are y'all getting it or not? Because I'm not going to be here for that long. Are y'all getting this or no? Are you getting it or not? Okay, so here's the moment in the Bible, Mark 5. Jesus did a lot. Oh my God, he did a lot. But okay, so Jesus raises a dead girl and heals a sick woman. Verse 21, when Jesus had crossed over the boat to the other side of the lake, a large crowd gathered around him while he was by the lake. Okay, so Jesus was like, I'm just being me. And here come my people. They just keep coming because these miracles are happening back to back to back. Okay, so here's the deal. One of the synagogue leaders, that's church, one of the church folks came. His name's Jairus. Jairus came when he saw Jesus. He just fell at Jesus' feet. Okay, he pleaded with him. My little daughter is dying. Please come and put your hands on her so that she will be healed and live. So this Jesus just barely came to the city, and he popped up, and then the man was like, help. And he was like, all right, come on, let's rock. So they go. A large crowd followed and pressed around him. Now, as Jesus is naturally, if he in the city and everybody find out, it's like if Beyonce came or Kim Kardashian came. I mean, it's the same thing. They got to have police escorts and all that, because once everybody know they're there, they want to be around it. See, Miles Monroe said, I don't know, I saw years ago, he was like, people are attracted to your accomplishments. So he was like, why do you think LeBron James, you don't care? He was like, you don't care about all these different things, but because of what they've accomplished, then you begin to take action. So you need more God-fearing, loving people accomplishing great things, because when you accomplish these great things, then you can give that message that God is your source, right? So you are supposed to be successful and abundant. You already are. You need to realize, actualize, materialize that success in this realm. And there are principles that you got to learn, but that's not what this lesson is about. Here's the deal. This man came and he needs his daughter healed. He needs his daughter to be living. She's dying. Okay. Now, Jesus went with him. A large crowd followed and pressed around him. A woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and had spent all she had. Yet instead of getting better, she got worse. Anybody ever bought everything they can buy and still whatever it was didn't work? Anybody ever go and buy all the stuff? You don't went and bought all the hair stuff and still be looking a mess. Watching all the YouTube videos about all the hair videos and you still can't do your hair. That's like when you watch, ladies, when I learned makeup, right, put that in modern day time, she had low iron, right. Here's the thing. I've had an issue like that before. I almost died in the hospital because they literally, from a birth control defect, from the IUD, they left me in the hospital bed and I'm sitting there bleeding to death. I didn't even know you could bleed to death like that. Didn't even know. Got up to walk, passed out. I'm like, well, I'm not passing out. They're like, oh, she's going into shock. What? Huh? My stomach wasn't even hurt. Like, I wasn't even sick. I'm completely fine. And I'm about to die for no reason. Are you kidding me? Sway. How, Sway? How? But that's a true story. So can you imagine? And after that, I literally had issues for so many years. Like, I mean, seriously. And I had to pray to get back to normal. It's the devil. Yeah, it's just not natural. Like, I don't try to go. It's like, it's not natural. But anyway, and you have people who live by love it. And then you have people who had crazy, crazy incidents. At the end of the day, I'm just going to be natural. How about that? But the moral of the story is I almost died at the hands of negligent people. And the only way that I made it is I started praying over myself because I said, oh, wait a minute. No weapon. This is a weapon. Something's happening. Something going on. And I don't got time to figure that out because I'm actually dying in the process. So let me get to my word, which is why yesterday I said you have to have the word in your heart. Dang it. I meant to put this on my podcast. Oh, well, I'll just have to figure it out. You have to have the word in your heart because when you're by yourself and you're dying, what you got time to do? You're going to go on YouTube and find something? You're going to call your pal? You ain't got time for that. That's why you need to know. 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 Period. All right. So here's the thing. This woman, she has tried everything under the sun. Some of you guys are ready to give up on God because you feel like you tried everything under the sun. But the thing about it is only believe. If you know in your heart that whatever it is that you have been, whatever you praying for, working towards, if you know in your heart that this is the thing that you're supposed to be doing, then you only are to only believe. And that is the work that we're to do. Even me, I'm not saying it's like I have perfect belief. No, I just know that is what I live by only. And so I'm working to live into that every single day. I'll check my thoughts. I hear my conversations and I'm like, oh, that's against the. So I'm constantly looking at only. Like that is the work. If I hear myself say something, I'm like, what are you saying? Like, I was like, oh yeah, I still got 6 months. Okay. And really less than 6 months now. But I was like, I really want to hit this goal in a year. And it sounds crazy. And all I heard, I be getting all kind of down. Like I be hearing stuff when I be like on the throne, y'all. Do y'all be on the throne and get ideas? I get whole songs on the throne. If you don't know what the throne is, don't worry about it. So I was like, if I could do this, you know what I'm saying? I would blow my own mind. And then I heard, but yeah, why you want to do it in that time frame? Because it already exists. It already is done. It already exists. There's nobody has to create certain, like, it's like, there's nothing new under the sun. So you actually are still thinking small. I was like, sheesh. Like, this is the work that you are to do. You got to constantly be happy. That's why you need to turn off some of this stuff and literally just listen to what's coming up in your spirit, because your spirit is being fed, whether you want to pay attention or not. And what the majority is what your actions begin to align to that. I always use the example. I promise you, if you only listen to Chris Brown, you're going to be a little freak hooker. I was about to say something else. I promise you. When I looked up, I was like, oh, too much Chris Brown, Lord have mercy. My thoughts was going sideways. I'm just saying frequency, freaky in the bed. I was like, I was jamming. And at one point I realized, wow, this is really going to another. I need to sit down. Let me turn my boy off. Y'all know I'm Team Breezy. I was like, oh God, let me turn off Breezy. I I don't know. Y'all might be the type of people that talk about God, but you don't admit to stuff like that. I ain't got time. Listen, I'm human. Human. Superhuman. What song is that? I can be superhuman. What song is that? That's a song. Let me go Google it real quick because I ain't heard that in my eye. That's a superhuman song. That's like a song. I don't know. Somebody sings that. Anyway. What is that song? That was a song. I don't know. Why y'all are y'all laughing? Okay, make sure at least I'm not alone. Y'all be so holy. I'm not that holy like y'all. But anyway, here's the thing. Here's this woman. She's tried everything. She gave out her money to the doctors, and instead of getting better, she grew worse. Can you imagine where you really just, if you start growing worse, you just really like, it's hard to have hope when you like ain't nothing working. Nothing is working. Lil Mo had a song called Superhuman. I know it's just, I don't know. It's in my head now. I hear it, but I just don't know who sings it. You know how my brain is, y'all. I hear one word and then a whole concert go off in my head. Anyway, okay, so here she is. She's suffering a great deal. When she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and she touched his cloak because she thought, if I just touch his clothes, if this man is who they say he is. See, you only need a little bit of hope. You only need a little bit of like, just think, oh, maybe, ooh, I wonder. You only need a little bit. God will take that little bit and blow your mind. Somebody type hashtag God blow my mind. Hashtag God blow my mind. I want you to blow my mind because I know that I'm going to be thinking sideways. I'm going to be human and stuff I'm going to be seeing stuff and my spirit going to try to believe in this and stuff. I want you to blow my mind. I am open. I am available. I want to receive. She was smart. She used wisdom. Common sense says that if somebody has gotten results, maybe I could learn from them. Maybe I could touch the hem of their garments. That's the power of a mentor. When I got a mentor, my life changed. Like in every aspect, I had so many different types of mentors. But I just began to touch the hems of garments of other people that were doing the things that I desire. Does that make sense? And so my life began to change slowly but surely. A lot of times we want some microwave change. And while there are moments where you have microwave change, in other moments you need to be consistent. You need to keep showing up. You need to keep believing, even though everything is telling you not to believe. She done gave all her money. She done gave all her money to the doctors. She getting worse. If I had actually looked at what was happening when I was in the hospital, I would be dead. If I gave all my hope and faith to doctors, some of y'all gave all your hope and faith to government systems. You gave all your hope and faith to your bank account, to, you know what I'm saying, your man, your wife, your dog. I don't know. You giving everything but God. And there's a huge shift happening. And it really exposes where your faith and your hope is. Nalula, I'm not playing with you. I'm just saying, where's your hope and your faith? If I just touch his clothes, if I just touch his clothes, something gonna happen. I don't know what. And at this point, it can't be worse than where I'm at. Some of y'all got to think about it. You're scared to take action, but the way that I used to, and let me tell you, I was a little old mischievous kid. Okay, I'll be like, okay, if I sneak out this window and I go to that basketball game, what's the worst case that can happen? Can't be no worse. I can't go nowhere anyway, so I'm just gonna go to the game. At least I'm gonna have fun at the game. When I get home, I'll be on punishment. I feel like I'm on punishment anyway. So that was my rationale. I'm just saying. Some of y'all got to think about it. You like, oh, I don't want to make this move for my business. Well, if you keep doing what you're doing, you still like gonna be in this. Like, this is a horror. What you're doing right now, it sucks for you. You don't like it. So why wouldn't you just take a leap and just? It can't be no worse than what it is. That's why in general, like, I mean, I started my business in a negative bank account, so I didn't have nothing. Okay, I didn't even know where nothing was coming from. So at the end of the day, if everything failed tomorrow, I'm not going to be like, my existence and my worth is not going to go down because I done been there before. What's the worst that can happen? Let's just go through the scenario. Go through the scenarios. What would it look like if this thing failed? If this thing didn't work? You're going to learn a lesson, Chad, and you're going to get back up because I'm not a quitter. I'm going to get back up. I always find a way. I'm resourceful. There are people that can help me as well. And here we are. So I'm going to take that leap. Or girls say, shoot, I'm bad anyway. Let me go and I don't care if I get in trouble. What's worse than what I'm going through? So immediately her bleeding stopped and she felt in her body that she was free from her suffering. Now, notice that she felt in her body. She didn't go get no tests. She didn't go see all this different stuff. What? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, I gotta go. Oh my God.